Okay, hello children. So I've got my daughter Ellen with me this time. Do you want to give a wave, Ellen? She's decided she'd like to join us with some storytelling. And we've decided to go with, do you want to read the title of that one, Ellen?
There's a snake in my school.
You see she's wearing a really good jumper as well because obviously we support the best football team. This is a David Walliams book as well. There's a snake in my school. Right. Should we take it and turn to read a page each, Ellen?
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Bright had told all the children in his class it was Bring Your Pet to School Day. Everyone rushed into the playground to meet the animals. There was a stupidly cute gerbil, a tiny goldfish, a fat cat, a 100-year-old tortoise, and a tall dog. Right. Bring that one closer there. You can see all of those different things that the children are bringing into school, all of their different pets. Do you want to read that page then, Ellen?
Okay. Last to arrive, as usual, was a little girl called Miranda. She was riding on the back of an enormous slithery snake. Meet Penelope, my pet python, announced Miranda.
Shall we show the children that one as well? Just a little python there, nothing to be worried about.
A little one, a massive one.
On seeing the snake, the other children screamed, "Ah!" I got a short page there, Ellen.
Miranda loved being different. She always stood out at school with her individual take on school uniform, her cartwheels down the corridor, and her funny answers in class. What ended in 1945? 1944. Ha 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 ha.
Do your taste for that one then. A python is a rather unusual pet, but Miranda and Penelope had so much fun playing together. For the little girl, the snake would pretend to be a balloon, a scarf, a hula hoop, a telescope, and sometimes when they were both feeling particularly mischievous, oh, I've missed one here. So let's try that again. Sorry. So Penelope would try and be a scarf, a hula hoop, a balloon, a telescope, a trombone, and sometimes when they were both feeling particularly mischievous, a third arm. And don't know if you can spot what that third arm is doing there. Very mischievous. Let's turn the page for Ellen.
Come and give her a tickle, encouraged Miranda, but the other children were too scared. Penelope was a python after all, and pythons eat people. All the pets were frightened too. The large dog yanked on his lead, sending his tiny owner flying. The goldfish tried to hide behind some water. The tortoise made a rather slow run for it.
I think I like the tortoise one the best.
Yeah.
The cute gerbil flashed her gnashers and didn't look so cute anymore. The fat cat just carried on napping. Miranda slid down her snake and the little girl tickled her python under the chin. And the snake smiled. See? She's really friendly. Still, I don't know if I'd be tempted to go near a python.
Maybe not.
You got it?
Soon everyone was gathered around to marvel at Penelope. The python loved the attention and made a climbing frame for the children to climb on.
See that one there? And the python is quite handy in that sense. She also made steps for them to step up and a fireman's pole for them to slide back down. Penelope even helped the children learn their numbers, although she could only go up to 9. This was turning into the best day of school ever. But then, there's always a problem, isn't there, in any good story? This page here, sorry Ellen.
Yes. Miss Bloat, the headmistress, thundered into the playground. "There's a snake in my school," she shouted.
Very good voice. Miss Bloat didn't like animals much, or children. It's Bring Your Pet to School Day, spluttered Mr. Bright. and Penelope is my pet, said Miranda.
Miranda, I should have known you would have to be different. A snake is not a pet, it's a menace, snapped Miss Bloat. Mr. Bright, all these filthy beasts are confiscated. All the girls and boys shouted, no!
They all shouted no as the headmistress stuffed their pets into the lost property cupboard. Except for Penelope the snake, Miss Bloat had other ideas for her. Uh-oh. Sounds a bit sinister, doesn't it?
This disgusting thing is coming with me, bellowed the headmistress. With that, she dragged the poor python along the corridor to her office. Where are you going to put Penelope? Asked Miranda. In the bin. No!
Miss Bloat crammed the snake into her bin and slammed the lid shut. Then she plonked herself down on top so the python couldn't escape. The bin rattled and rattled, but Penelope was trapped. A snake in my school indeed! Get back to your lesson.
Downstairs in the classroom, tears rolled down Miranda's cheeks. All the children were sad to have their pets taken away, but no one was sadder than Miranda. The little girl feared she would never see Penelope again.
At the end of the day, Miranda dashed upstairs to Miss Bloat's office to try to make her change her mind. Knock, knock. There was no answer. So slowly, Miranda pushed open the door, only to see... I haven't read this one for a while. I'm intrigued to see what's happening there.
Penelope sitting in the headmistress's chair. Miranda ran towards her pet and gave her a humongous hug.
No, you need a close-up of that.
She probably ate her.
Good point, Ellen. Miss Bloat was nowhere to be seen, so the girl grabbed the key on the desk, ran to the lost property cupboard as fast as she could and unlocked it. The animals were overjoyed to be set free. Oh, I think you're going to have to do a double page there, Ellen. Do you want...
Ooh. Whoosh! Then Miranda and all the pets slid down Penelope's back into the playground. The children shouted, hooray! The cat's asleep there.
And the cat's still napping. Having a cat nap. This might have to be a double page one as well. Penelope entertained everybody again. She made a seesaw for them to seesaw on, a wheel for them to roll in, a swing for them to swing on, and what does that say? A skipping rope to skip with. Penelope even helped some of the younger children with the alphabet, although it was really hard for her to do an X.
You want a bit of a knot there? And a big tangle.
Okay, else?
Shall I just read this as a double page on it?
Yeah, read this one as a double page.
As for Miss Bloat, she completely disappeared, so Mr. Bright was made headmaster. Now the children were allowed to bring in all their favourite animals whenever they wanted. The school became home to every sort of fantastic creature. An ostrich, a giraffe, a gorilla, an elephant, a tiger, a kangaroo, a crocodile, a grizzly bear, and even a colony of penguins.
Wow, not just one, but a whole colony of penguins.
There's a lot of penguins.
See all
It's
of
more
those
animals
there.
than children. I'd like that.
But the star attraction was always Penelope. Go on. You can do it.
Then Miranda had noticed that there was something different about her python.
I wonder if anybody can spot what's different now about Penelope.
I can. You can read that one.
There was a bulge, a big bulge in the snake's tummy, a bulge in the shape of Miss Bloat. But the little girl thought it was best not to say anything.
And there she is.
And the teacher saying, "Let me out."
She
Now-
hasn't chewed her up, luckily.
Oh, yeah. No, she hasn't chewed her up. She just swallowed her whole and stole her glasses by the looks of it. So whatever you do, don't bring any snakes to school, and certainly don't let them eat any of the teachers. Hope you enjoyed that story.